underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically, and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
Okay, interesting. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Jimenez. Saliba attempts a clearance. Calafiori. Saliba, gently done. Merino. Saka. Griezmann. Koke. Jimenez. Lenormand. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba. Rice. Merino. Martinelli. Spread out to the left. Lookman does really well to win the ball there. Jimenez. Moved on forwards. Koke. Llorente. Lookman. Llorente. It'll be a throw-in. Koke. And it's Llorente. Lookman proves just a little bit too strong. Played in by Lookman. Gabriel gets it away. Can he spark a counter here? Martinelli. Griezmann. Llorente. Lookman. Griezmann. And here's Alvarez! It just took too long getting forward.
Alvarez cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
They've played it short. Time to deliver. Lookman, chance! Oh, it's come loose. And he thumps it clear. Merino. White. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's White. That's an imaginative pass. White. Eze. Alvarez. they can break here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Merino. Saliba shifted upfield. Saka, that's a delicate pass. Showing good feet. Lenormand getting this one clear. They get a throw in. Martinelli. And here's Saka. Danger averted for now. Calafiori could try cutting inside here. Lenormand. Griezmann. Llorente goes forward. And here's Alvarez. Eze wins the duel this time. Merino. White. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Merino. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Griezmann. Llorente. Lenormand. Moved on forwards.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Calafiori. Played with finesse. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal have reclaimed it. It's run loose here. Bina. Griezmann. Jimenez. Lenormand. Lenormand gently done. Merino. Saka. And here's Jesus. Martinelli. Eze. Saka! And somehow it stayed out. Okay. Griezmann. Bina. Strong running down that left flank. Great chance! It's there! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Lookman really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
Significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. White. Saka. White. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's aimed into the middle. All Black gets rid without sophistication. Proves too strong. Griezmann. And now the breakaway. Koke. Jimenez. Koke. Lookman. Llorente. Lookman. Alvarez. Alvarez! He has done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Peter, the ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Eze. Merino. Martinelli. Over to the left. Lookman. Jimenez. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. White. Eze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koke. Lofted upfield. Lookman. And it's been played through. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mikel Merino, aim forwards. Saka. Arsenal are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Llorente with the clearance. Back in once more. And he's there to clear it. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Alvarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
White. White battling down that right flank. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Gabriel. And it's played forward. Dinks one through. Llorente. Arsenal find themselves behind already in the very early stages. And it's Bina. Now it's Alvarez. Nice physical challenge. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rice. Calafiori chips it through. Llorente. Jimenez. Merino. Eze, and it's lofted through here. Jimenez attempts a clearance. The normal. Bina. It's a quick ball upfield. Gets it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice looking ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Koke. Lookman. Llorente. Llorente shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Saliba. Rice. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Jimenez. Lookman. Moved on forwards. Rice. Merino. Eze. Saka. Merino. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Saka. Merino. Arsenal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Gabriel, gently done. Martinelli. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lookman. The normal. Koke. He's got away. Searching pass he's played there. Saka. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Koke. Llorente, and it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. Gabriel, that's a sharp pass. And it's Eze. Eze, and here's Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Oh, look at the space here. He's free, he has got space. Rice. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Nice control. So who's he picking out? And he's there to get it away. And here's Martinelli.
Martinelli really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gabriel Jesus. Eze. And the ball's come loose here. Dina. Koke. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Calafiori. And here's Jesus. Eze.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Koke does really well to win the ball there. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Deftly away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Calafiori. Merino. That's really well manoeuvred. Jimenez. Koke. Llorente. Lookman. Griezmann. Koke. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Saka. Mikel Merino. Forwards and with intent. Martinelli. And he's managed to get free. Clears it away. Dina shifted upfield. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Calafiori, gently done. And it's Eze. Gabriel Jesus played out to the left flank. Martinelli. And it's made its way to him. Merino. Calafiori, played in. He's dealt with that well. And it's played forward. Alvarez, clipped into space. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka. Oh, that's a nice ball. And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Alvarez has found the net here, of course. Saka, aim forwards. Eze! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Here's Saka. He's in a good shot at goal! Just off target. Griezmann gets it away. Ball's gone out of play. Eze. And here's Saka. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Rice. Merino. Eze, and here's Martinelli. He can get that clear. That's the throw. Eze, and here's Martinelli. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's there to clear it. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Koke. Moved on forwards. Gabriel Jesus. And here's the chance to counter. Eze. And here's Jesus. Baina, forwards and with intent. And it's Eze. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. Martinelli. Very nicely done. Oh, it's played into the area. And back out it comes. Koke gently done. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Martinelli. Saliba. Calafiori. Martinelli. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Griezmann. And it's played forward. That's really well cleared. Rice. Martinelli. That's a little off target. Lenormand shifted upfield. Lookman. Martinelli. That has been cut short. Lenormand. Biner. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Eze. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lenormand. Aim forwards. Koke wins the duel this time. White. Merino. Saliba. That's a lovely, neat pass. Martinelli. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Martinelli. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Okay. Biner. Up towards the front line. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. White shifted upfield. Biner. Lookman. Griezmann. Alvarez. Now it's Griezmann. Martinelli. Could move up a gear here. Calafiori. Arsenal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Moved on forwards. Alvarez. Biner. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great ball if he can get there. White. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rice plays it short. Saka takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Rice goes short, hit into the middle. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the counter is on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Merino. Rice. Oh, it's a great ball here. Griezmann. Oh, easy pickings there. Martinelli. And it's Eze. Cleared without complication. Saliba. And here's Jesus. Koke. Llorente. Lenormand. Lenormand, gently done. He's going to be disappointed with that. Koke. Llorente. Lookman. Koke. Llorente. Jimenez. Koke. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. And it's played forward. That is a brilliant interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. White gets across to intercept that. Baina. Played into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Martinelli. Calafiori charging forward down that flank.
Gabriel Jesus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Baina. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's trying his best to keep. Could be danger here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba forwards and with intent. Gabriel Jesus. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Martinelli. And it's Eze. Saka. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alvarez. And he welcomes it in. That is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel Jesus. Saka. White. Saka. It's Saka, crossed into the box. Llorente gets it clear. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Chance here to counter. And it's Eze. And here's Jesus. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. There's the shot! He's got away with one there. That has been knocked clear. That's very neat. Oh, this is a great position. Martinelli. Over to the left. Calafiori. Now he's got space here. Lenormand shifted upfield. Has a look and plays it forward. Gabriel. Rice. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. Gabriel Jesus. Now he's off and running. Arsenal, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Lenormand. Koke aim forwards. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Llorente. Lookman. Okay. Griezmann. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Martinelli. A lot of space ahead of him. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Alvarez. And it's played forward. Now it's Griezmann. Saliba cuts out the pass. Gabriel shifted upfield. Saliba, Martinelli, Saliba, forwards and with intent, Jimenez, Baina, and here's Alvarez, cross goes in there. Really well manoeuvred. Oh, red, nice interception. Okay. Saka. Lovely bit of skill. Merino. White. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka! It's hoisted clear. Baina, aim forwards. And it's Baina. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A bit of penetration to go with all this possession. White. Mikel Merino, gently done. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koke. Out to the right. Llorente done delicately. Lovely feet. Up he goes! And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Saka. White. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rice, oh, there's a probing ball. Jimenez. Llorente, nicely aimed pass. Llorente.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
White. Really well manoeuvred. Eze. Normal. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Saliba moved on forwards. Llorente shifted upfield. Koke looking here to chip it through. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. And it's Griezmann. And back to the keeper they go. Saliba, aim forwards. And here's Jesus. Le Normand wins the duel this time.
Gabriel Jesus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lenormand cuts it out. Eze. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Caresses it through. Oh, that's nice. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's going to be another one. Rice with the short one. Now it's Saka, and it's Marino. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli. So what can they make of this? Lookman. Llorente. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Plays it through. Played in by Lookman. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Baina. Griezmann. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Llorente. And it's going to be another corner. Griezmann goes short. Gabriel. Oh, it's Alvarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You're talking about creating a problem for yourself? Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Merino. That's really well manoeuvred. 2 minutes to be added on. Physical challenge. Lenormand moved on forwards. And it's Griezmann. Alvarez. Calafiori, gently done. Rice. Saka. White. And it's played forward. Gabriel Jesus. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to move and read it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Calmly anticipates.
Will be pretty crucial, so it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mo, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jimenez gets it away. Biner. Lookman. Llorente. That's been drilled forward. It's just beyond his reach. Saliba. Saka. White. And it's Griezmann. And here's Biner. Griezmann spread out to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Oh, good ball! Alvarez! Alvarez. Looking to break at pace. And it's Alvarez. Rice. Gabriel. Saka. Gabriel shifted upfield. Normal. Koke. Aim forwards. Saka. White. Saka. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. The normal. Driven forward. Alvarez made out to the left flank. That has found him in acres of space. It's a clearance, but not much of one. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly is two.
I wonder if the manager was tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Rice, gently done. Can he latch on to this? Jesus has a goal! And he's heaved it away. Calafiori. Martinelli looking to get on the end of this. Griezmann. Lookman. Now it's Alvarez. Llorente. Moved on forwards. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Rice. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. Eze. Oh, good spread. The normal. Koke. Jimenez. The normal. Le normal. Oh, good looking ball. Gabriel. Rice. Saliba. Martinelli. And it's played forward. Llorente. Quality ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Koke. Griezmann. The normal. Driven forward. Rice. Merino. Saka, played out towards the right wing. Saka. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oblak. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, what a climb! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Jimenez. Dina looks to get on the end of this. Koke. Koke gently done. Rice. Calafiori. Aim forwards. Eze spread out to the left. And here's Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gabriel Jesus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Koke. Long ball looking to counter. Calafiori makes the interception. Now it's Alvarez. Played out to the right. Lookman. He has found the way through. Now here's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. Gabriel Jesus. Nicely intercepted. Dina. Ambitious ball here. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Llorente, and the keeper's got it again. Lookman. Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez. Lookman. Griezmann. Real chance! Keeper's got good distance on that. Llorente shifted upfield. And it's Griezmann. Saka. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. Goes for a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Lenormand is there and he can get that clear. Rice. Martinelli. Now it's Eze. Over to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Koke gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that's well seen too. And here's Jesus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alvarez. And it's Baina. Now it's Alvarez. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Merino. Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, played through for the wide man. Martinelli.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Saka. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oblak sends that a long way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Merino. We expected better, and so did he. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That'll be a throw. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Alvarez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Martinelli. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's been played through. And it's White. White delivers the ball. Llorente. Llorente, forwards and with intent. And here's Jesus. Picks it up out wide. Calafiori has overhit that horribly. Baina. Baina. Moved on forwards. It's a mighty looking ball that. Oh, red, nice interception. Eze. Rice shifted upfield. Martinelli, oh, good spread. Clears it away. Merino. Gabriel Jesus! Gabriel Jesus! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Merino. Back into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Clearly not happy with that. Lookman does really well to win the ball there. Normal. Griezmann. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Baina. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. White. Gabriel. Rice has created one goal already.
Martinelli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jimenez. Baina. And he cuts out the supply. Eze. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's there to clear it. And he'll shoot here!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Llorente, up towards the front line. Gabriel has given away a free kick. Relentless, just relentless. And they are cruising away.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have...
So now the difference is 3.
Tries a measured ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Jimenez aimed forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Gabriel cuts it out. Baina. Griezmann. Fiori. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played towards the other side. White. Merino. Rice. And here's Eze. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Okay. Llorente, Alvarez, now he's off and running. Koke. Llorente, that's a sharp pass. Gabriel. Merino cuts out the pass. Lenormand. Jimenez gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Jesus. Martinelli. He's having a shot! And put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's the start of a comeback. Koke. Lenormand. And it's played forward. And nicely intercepted. Martinelli. Eze. Out to the right. Saka. Martinelli. Saka succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone direct.
Lookman.
Llorente forwards and with intent. Saliba. Saka. Merino.
Out to the left it goes.
Calafiori. Eze spread out to the left.
That's deflected behind for a corner.
Jimenez getting this one clear.
Plenty waiting in the middle.
Now who's going to be first to this? Baina herring after the ball here. Saka played out towards the right wing.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Llorente clears it away. Baina, gently done. And he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. Eze. And they can counter here.
Gabriel Jesus.
Martinelli, probing pass. Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Koke, aim forwards. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Martinelli laid out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Lookman.
Do have a chance to counter here. And it's Baina. Mikel Merino makes the interception. Gabriel. Martinelli. Rice shifted upfield. Now it's Martinelli. What a throw in. Eze. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a loose ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Delivered in. Llorente is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Alvarez, and he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is shown a yellow card. Nice touch. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Saka.
Hit into the middle. Firmly met. And it's been taken short.
And it's White. Now it's Saka. In by Saka.
Arsenal awarded another corner. Rice plays it short. And he's there to clear it.
Crossed in again.
Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards.
Lookman in acres of space out wide.
It's Griezmann! Straight at the keeper.
Griezmann might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Okay. Bina. Can he finish? He's got a goal!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Like a done deal now.
Rice. Calafiori. Now it's Martinelli. Caught offside that time. Black, long ball by the goalkeeper. Merino, Mikel Merino, gently done. Lenormand shifted upfield. Now it's Bina. He's found the way through. Proves too strong. White.
Arsenal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
Lenormand.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Mikel Merino
With the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Eze, and he's lost his man here.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A bit special. a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Koke. Lenormand. Griezmann. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. And back to the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred.
Lookman. Short changes him with that pass. Gabriel. Saka. Merino. Mikel Merino chooses to go cross-field. Lookman. Jimenez.
Oh, good-looking ball.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Merino.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Jimenez. Baina. Forwards and with intent. White. Lewis Skelly. Saliba. Aim forwards.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Pass is intercepted. Saliba,
Long ball upfield.
and it's Lewis Skelly. And here's Martinelli. Good take, and is he in? Martin, this time surely! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Rice. Merino. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Jesus.
Played out to the right.
Saka tries to dink it through.
Can he deliver?
Rice. And here's Eze.
And the finish!
Clears it away. Chance here to counter. Alvarez. And he's picked out the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Martinelli. And it's played forward. Lookman. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Griezmann.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Great run on the overlap here. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Griezmann goes short.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. White can get it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Griezmann. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Come loose. And here's Bainer.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Eze. White. White has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Eze. Played into the middle. Jesus has a goal! Alvarez. And here's the chance to counter. That's a good run down the left. Played into space out wide. And the keeper has it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's gone for goal! Merino. Rice. Martinelli. Can he spark a counter here? Succumbs to the pressure. Martinelli. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saka. Merino. And it's gone back to the keeper. Koke. Jimenez. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. A chance to play it in. Martinelli, now he tries a shot!
Simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice.
And with changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the opposite mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, played right into his path. Defending of the desperate variety. Decent chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Saliba, aim forwards. And here's Jesus. Now it's Saka.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Jimenez. Lenormand shifted upfield. And it's Eze. And here's Jesus. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, look at the space here. And out it comes again.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Eze! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cooking. Just 5 minutes left. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Lewis Skelly. Saliba. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Rice, gently done. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. And here's Saka. Merino. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Jimenez gets good distance on it. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Lewis Skelly. Out to the left it goes. Martinelli. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Saliba. Rice. Saka.
Timber. And here's Jesus. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Timber's cross. Lenormand gets rid without sophistication. Saka. Oh, it's played into the area. Arsenal could have here their final chance. Rice with the short one. Rice. Eze knocks it out wide. And here's Eze. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Weiner. He's shifting through the gears here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Merino. Martinelli. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And it's hoisted clear.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's a cute ball. Lewis Skelly attempts a clearance.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Jimenez getting this one clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Weiner. It's a lovely, neat pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time added on 4 minutes. Gabriel. Rice. Eze. Moved on forwards. And it's Eze. Saka played out towards the right wing. Merino. Arsenal don't have many options and time is running out. Here's the chance to cross. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Alvarez. Played out wide. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Martinelli. Eze. And he cuts out the supply. Jimenez. And it's played forward. Lewis Skelly. Saliba.
Rice. Lewis Skelly. Merino. Mikel Merino. Shifted upfield. Gabriel Jesus. Tries a deft little ball. That has been knocked clear. Griezmann. And it's Baina. Baina made into space. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Griezmann! Lookman! Mikel Merino can get it clear. Lookman. Llorente. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Martinelli. Ah, looking to break at pace. Rice. Played back in. Lenormand gets it clear. Physical challenge. Looks a good ball through. Oh, it's Alvarez. Eze. Lewis Skelly. Saliba. Rice. Martinelli. And it's Lewis Skelly. Now it's Martinelli. Rice, that's a clever looking ball. Arsenal to make one last surge forward. Danger averted for now. Eze. Timber. Ah, such a clever touch. That's a